Hon M T Monguno. I represent Marte Monguno Ganzai Federal Constituency of Borno State. My motion reads thus: need to avert the imminent closure of the University of Maiduguri due to rising insecurity occasioned by the spate of suicide bomb attacks. The House notes the disturbing trend of rising insecurity at the University of Maiduguri, one of the foremost institutions of learning in Nigeria. Also note that due to the location of that great institution in Maiduguri, which is the epicenter of the protracted Boko Haram insurgency, the school is gradually but persistently becoming a sub-target for the Boko Haram insurgents. Concerned that this foremost institution, which can safely be described as the institution standing in Maiduguri following the advent of Boko Haram insurgency in the northeast, is on the verge of caving in to the relentless assault on it by the insurgents. Observes that in recent time, the insurgents have adopted the tactics of suicide bombings targeted at the institution with a view to bringing the university down, a situation that must not be allowed to happen. Acknowledge that this unfortunate new wave of violence, which is drawing public outcry and condemnation from home and abroad, has heightened the fears that the once most peaceful and globally competitive center of multicultural research and learning may be converted into other theater of war. Recalls that the institution used to be the jewel of and the main signpost of academic excellence in Nigeria, boasting of both and attracting some of the best and finest professors from across the globe. Also concerned that the university has lost some of its best hands to the current insecurity on the campus, notably late Professor Ali Usman Mani, who was killed along with 2 other students when the institution was attacked by suicide bombers on Monday, 16 January 2017. Aware that 70 professors, several students and staff of the university at the height of the insecurity in the campus to other institutions within and outside the country out of fear. Also aware that between 16th and 25th June 2017, the university community was hit with 6 suicide bomb blasts, which resulted in the death of 19 students and staff. Resolves to urge the federal government to urgently intervene and put in place extraordinary measures to ensure restoration of peace and tranquility to the University of Maiduguri, including the immediate perimeter fencing of the school and the deployment of critical security systems to ensure full surveillance and detection of security breaches. Also urge the security agencies to submit a comprehensive plan of action to maintain constant security of the university in particular and the host community of the school in general to the House, and to mandate the Committee on Tertiary Education and Services to ensure implementation and report back to the House within 4 weeks for further legislative action. I so move. I don't want to reiterate the fact that the University of Maiduguri is one of the second-generation universities that was established in this country. And when it was established, it serves the whole of the Northeast geopolitical zone before the proliferation of state universities, private universities, and other federal government established universities. the University of Maiduguri serves the whole of the northeastern state and beyond. And because of the pivotal role that it plays as a center of academic excellence and learning within the Northeast geopolitical zone, it attracts scholars for all the nooks and crannies of the world, and Nigeria, as well as students from all the nooks and crannies of the world and Nigeria. It is a center of learning. And one of the main reasons that brought about the Boko Haram insurgency is the fact that to them, Western education is evil. Literally translated, Boko Haram means Western education is evil. And as a result of that, the University of Maiduguri is a prime target to the Boko Haram insurgents because they don't want any form of Western education being impacted on the citizens of Nigeria. So as a result of that, the University of Maiduguri has been subjected to a series of attacks by Boko Haram insurgents, leading to the loss of lives of professors, students, and other academic staff of the university. And because of the constancy of the attack, the atmosphere of peaceful learning is now threatened to the extent that the university is now considering total closure if steps are not taken with a view to guaranteeing the security of the students, the staff, and staff of the university. So because of that, there is a need, as enumerated in my prayer, for the security agencies to take steps with a view to ameliorating this situation so that this university that serves the whole of the Northeast region will not be closed, and then the Boko Haram insurgents will think that their goal of closing the university has been achieved. And the only way we can guarantee peaceful learning in the university is by the security agencies to take proactive measures as prayed for in the motion paper, as well as the Tertiary Education Trust Fund, to construct a perimeter fence around the university with a view to forestalling these Boko Haram insurgents gaining access into the university and then committing their nefarious activity. So I urge my colleagues to support this passage of this motion so that people in the Northeast will not be deprived of the use of the University of Maiduguri. Thank you.
Against it, say nay. The ayes have it.